For number 1 in your notes, you were given that 4x minus 16 equals 120. And we have to kind of solve this proof. It's in 2 columns. The one column is steps, and the other one is reasons. And if you look back at your notes, on that first page of 1.6, I had listed the big box with all the different properties. Those are what you're going to use as your reasons. So the very first step with any proof, you're probably really tempted to start solving this. But the first reason in any proof is always given. Okay? Because we were given the equation 4x minus 16 equals 20. So that's our reason why we wrote it down, because it was given to us. Okay? Then we can start solving. So your first step is we want to move this 16 over to both sides. So we get 4x is equal to 136. And our reason behind that would be the addition property. And you can go ahead and abbreviate it. Make sure you have add and prop. Don't just put add. Okay, we need to know that you're talking about the property of equality. So make sure you include the property abbreviation. And then our next step is we just divide by 4. So we get that x is equal to 34. And our last reason, the reason why we could divide by 4, is just the division property of equality. We just write division prop. There we go, we solved our problem, solved our proof. Okay. Again, we have our steps. Number 2, we have our steps and our reasons. Okay. Here's our first step. So again, our very first reason is always given. So the first thing you write down. Okay. Our second step is to take the 3 and distribute it. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 5/3 is just 5. And the property we used there was the distributive property. And again, it's okay to abbreviate. Make sure you include the property. And then our third step is we have to subtract the 5 to get 3x is equal to negative 4. Again, we subtracted the same thing on both sides, so that's the subtraction property. And then step 4, our last step, we have to divide by 3 to get x is equal to negative 4 over 3. We divided the same thing on both sides, so that's the division property of equality. And there you go. There's proof number 2.